Hi and welcome back to Finders B History Seekers. Now it was only Tuesday that I got back from France and it's now Sunday and I'm on my way to France again, and I'm really looking forward to it this time. I don't know if you remember last year when I went away with Freddie and my dad. Well, we're doing the same again this year. Slightly different place, not far from a place called Limoges, just down the road from my relative John. I'm going to go and see some really cool places. I'm going to do some exploring at night, so I'm going to spend most of the day with them and then off at night to get at least 2 explores done, hopefully 3 or 4, we'll see. Anyway, I've parked my car illegally up there as usual, and I'm walking the long walk to Stansted. I've left them down the road with the bags so they don't have to trudge down here, and we'll go and catch up with them now. Now normally, sorry it's how windy it is, normally I would park here on this little bit like other people have, but from the 31st of March, which was last week, they've now started barricading people in. It's so tight though. These cars have parked there obviously to fly off. It's not hurting anyone, is it? The road doesn't go anywhere, it just ends. I think it's ridiculous. People just trying to make money all the time out of other people. Right, we're quite paid. He's on camera for 30 seconds and that's it. He's the star of the show. And this one. But yeah, we're through security. Dead simple this time. No messing about with me father's trousers falling down like last time. Anyway, we're going to get through and get on that plane. Right, we're at the plane. Me and Freddie are at the back door. My dad is lost. Oh, he's there. He's trying to work out where. He's talking to some random person as usual. Anyway, we need to hurry up and get on. We're in row 28 and my dad's on row 12. Right, we're just coming into land. We've got a bit of turbulence, but it's not too bad. Not that you can see very well, but there's some lovely houses down there. Anyway, we should be down soon. Right, we're here. Literally one plane or 2 planes. It's the smallest airport ever. Anyway, the last one's over, so I need to get off. Yeah, my laid back style almost got us in trouble there because we were just the last off the plane, wandering across the tarmac, not really caring, but it doesn't matter. End of the day, they're not going to send you home again. Right, I've left my dad and Freddie up there. I don't know where they are. They're supposed to be following me down and they've not come. But I just thought I'd show you the car quickly. Something Alamo, what is it now? Renault. It's quite big actually. Bigger than I'd normally get, but it's brand new apparently. Only done 1,700 kilometres, so that's like, what's that, 1,000 miles? About 1,000 miles. Boot's tiny on it though, to be fair. Anyway, better try and work out where they've disappeared to. They literally followed me and then got to the edge of the building, turned around and went back the other way. I don't really know what's going on. Right, we're in Limoges. So we're just going to have a bit of a look around here. We actually are staying about an hour from here, but we just thought we'd have a bit of a chill out, get something to eat and drink, and then probably head back to where we're staying today. Well, where we're staying for the next few days. Looks really good here, to be fair. Right, so we're heading from what looks like the town hall. It looks like there's been some sort of race, like race for life kind of thing on over the last couple of days, or over the last couple of hours, I mean, because there's a lot of people in pink. So we're going to go down to the centre. But it is a Sunday today, so there's not a lot of things going to be open, to be fair. Well, it seems quite a pretty place already. And everybody's hanging around doing kick-ups and skateboarding and all sorts. I love it in Europe for that. I just don't feel we have it. If we've got a big open space like this, it'd be full of people on spice and getting bladdered. So anyway, we'll carry on down. Yeah, look at the artwork on the walls with the naked ladies in the windows. And there's that Freddie just looking at it and feeling quite embarrassed. Anyway, we'll carry on down here, try and work out where to get something to eat and drink. You've got to admit though, some of these places are just beautiful. Like in Europe. Like, I think it's because I'm used to seeing it, like going to York, going to London, going to Oxford and places like that. I'm sort of used to the style of it. When you come to Europe, I just think it's better. I don't. I just think it's different and I like it. Right, stop for some food. Like I said, slush puppy, Coke, tuna sandwich. What you got? Chicken. Chicken salad. And I'm not going to talk to him because he's got a mouthful of food, but yeah, anyway, we're not going to spend too long here because pretty much everything is shut, but we'll see if there's anything cool knocking about when we've got through these. Right, even in France I can't get away from these things. And just loads of them and they're not scared at all. Just happily standing on my feet a minute ago. Anyway, leave them to it. People will tell me off for feeding them, but I don't care. They've got to eat just like we've got to eat. Thing is, if you look round in this place, I'm sorry about the wind, but some of the buildings are awful. But I'm guessing that's to do with the war. Like certain buildings will have been bombed and knocked down and all sorts. But there's stuff that you would know for definite would be in the war, and then there's older stuff like this place here. And I'm guessing because this is called La Bibliothèque, it used to be the library at some point. It's really cool. Some really, really good buildings knocking about. Anyway, we're making our way back up to the car. We only stopped off for a bit of food and a drink because obviously we've been going all day. So we're now going to go in the car, get to the place that we stayed and we can show you. And you know what, I'm really looking forward to this place. Right, look at this place. It's a bit crazy. It was built, according to this here, in 1639. I'm going to move out of this wind because it is just so windy. That's made no difference at all. 1639 is used as just a normal house and then a hotel, and then it was purchased to be used as a barracks, and now it's the Ministry of Culture. So it's a bit crazy, really. It's had lots of different uses, but it looks like that library that we're around the other side of. I'm going to go inside, so I'm not sure, but it's a really good building. Look at that sky, how blue is it here today? It's lovely. Anyway, look, everywhere you go down these little back streets, there's all the little old buildings as well. Love it, absolutely love it, mate. Right, we need to go. Also, I forgot to mention about this building, there's this, look at this. This, I reckon, is probably original from the 1630s. And they've actually built this other wall round it because they added some extra on in the 1500s. And I reckon they probably built the corner of that round it. It's the original from right back then. That's crazy, but you can imagine it's worn like this from the amount of people that have touched it over the years walking past. I know I keep saying we're going to the car, but then we keep finding new things to look at. So there's some more of these weird animal things. I think they're supposed to be lions, but I'm not 100% sure. Might just quickly have a sneak in and have a look in this church there. You know me and coming in churches. I do like it. Now there is a cathedral here as well as just the church. I don't know whether I'm supposed to be filming though. But when does that ever stop me? Right, I'm inside the place now. I've got to be quite quiet because it is so quiet in here. But wow. This place is wonderful. Look at that stained glass. And the thing is, it's not doing it justice either. The camera's definitely not doing it justice. It's got an orange glow to it. We'll get a bit closer. It's got so much stained glass because there's loads behind us as well. Yeah, I'd love to be able to show you this and really do it justice. But it is magnificent, it really is. I had to zoom right in because there's like a glow from the lights further down. Anyway, I've left them outside. They've probably got no clue where I am at all because I just disappeared. I'm not going to spend too long in here. I just wanted to show you some of the artwork as well as the windows. Look at this. I'm not actually sure, it's from 1356. I don't know whether it belonged to the Pope or someone else. I've got to be really quiet. It's not fair on the people that are in here on a Sunday for religious reasons, but they are amazing. And finally we're at the other end of the church, and the stonework on there and more of the amazing stained glass windows. It's crazy, to be fair. It's lovely in here. Anyway, better make my way back out before I get in trouble. I'm here. Did you think I'd disappeared on you?
I've just been trying to get on that lion.
So yeah, we've worked out they definitely are lions. My dad noticed. This place is called the Two Lions. So that kind of makes sense really, doesn't it? Anyway, he's sat over there on the water fountain. It's getting windy. He's sat on the lion. It was better when I was up here. I was out of the wind. Oh, that's good. Right, we better go to the car. How good is it though, just sat here, chilling out, next to the water fountain, having a sit down and looking at this. It's brill. I love it. Right, I've just quickly stopped to show you something. Although I feel like I'm about to be eaten by a dog. So, but I just want to show you, there is also some people about. But I'm gonna just quickly go a bit further up here and show you before that dog mauls me to death. Right, this is what I wanted to show you. Look at these. All the old fire engines. Absolutely loads of fire like vehicles. I don't know whether I'm supposed to be showing you, and I do feel like I'm about to be run over stood here as well. But yeah, they're really cool. Our Freddie was like, look at those. But yeah, dead good. Anyway, like I say, before I do this woman's head in, because her dog's going crazy, and before whoever owns this place comes and kills me, I just thought you'd like to see it. Sometimes it's worth stopping. Right, we're here. Although I need to go back out and get some food and drink and stuff because we've got nothing. So this is our gîte, our chalet, or whatever you want to call it, where we're staying. We've got a hot tub round here, and I'll just show you where we're staying. So we're just in like a mini farm, and this is our place here. And like I said, if we just come round the corner past the hire car and the Spanish men and my father, this is our hot tub round here, which Freddie will definitely be wanting to jump in very shortly. And then if we carry on past the hot tub, which is on, I can hear it, we've got a tractor, which we don't get to use that unfortunately, which would be quite fun. And then, oh god, I'm falling. Freddie's got a little tyre swing that you can go on, and then we've got our own little garden out here as well. There we go, look. Can hang all my sweaty shorts and stuff out. We've got a little garden Freddie can play football on. And then, if we pop inside now, I haven't put any of the lights on, so it's probably going to be a bit dingy in here. But if I go in here, we've got our kitchen, we've got a living area where Freddie's already chilled out. This bedroom me and Freddie have got, although that's not the light switch, that is. just two nice beds. They're actually decent singles, those. They're like halfway between a single and a double. And then my dad, I've let him have the double bed because I thought it'd be nice for me and Fred to have a bed each, and he can have the big bed in here. And then we've got obviously kitchen, like I said, shower and everything up here. And my dad's talking to some random person as usual. Yeah, bathroom in here, look. And toilet, and I am not going to speak to the person. I've come and hidden in the toilet because I don't want to speak to him. I'm so bad. I think I'm getting worse. I've become so antisocial since I've been doing this job. I'm just hiding away and letting my dad deal with whoever this woman is. So anyway, I'll speak to you in a minute, unless I've been caught. Right, I'm not gonna lie, but this is the life.
Oh, this is warm. Nice.
This is good, isn't it, Freds?
Yeah.
So good. And the thing is, like, the sun's going down over there, like you've got that glow. Oh, it's massaging my feet, which are killing.
The frog is coming.
Yeah, I've got a frog in here with us. I don't know where my dad is. I want to get him in here at some point, but it's quite warm, isn't it?
I know.
It's 40 degrees, the water, which is a bit warm for him. But, when do I ever get to enjoy myself like that? Well, I enjoy myself all the time. But I mean, like, relaxing enjoyment. I need to get off this bit here because I'm sort of squashed in at the moment. But this is so good. How good, honestly, we'll just swap sides now because I was just in I was like in a little corner. But it's so good, this. I could live my life like this. When I retire, I think I'm retiring to somewhere like France and buying something like this.
Hot tub.
Yeah, but yeah, look, it's beautiful as well. There's a farm over there. That's the pool that we're not going to get to use that because it needs cleaning. But I could stay in here for ages because my feet kill. Anyway, before people start saying top off, I want to chill out and I'll see you in a bit. Right, we're getting out now. We've just been joined by some top class pussycat. Just come and chilled out with us. But anyway, it's been pretty good, and Fred's is bright red. He's boiling.
Yeah.
It's 40 degrees in here, but yeah. Anyway.
This tells different.
It doesn't, it says it's 40.
No, it doesn't.
Does it? Says 40, mate.
Where?
The 40's on this side.
Yeah, and it went up all the way to the top.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay. It must have got hotter and colder then. Anyway, we're going to get out. I'm going to go and get some food. Right, just as we're about to get out, this one's decided to come and get in. Oh no, I don't know if I can film that. The Japanese whaling fleet will be on the way over. Oh Lord. Anyway, we're going to have another bit of time in here now. Right, we've come down in the car to this thing, and I have never seen anything like this in person. So, it is pizzas from a vending machine, and it makes it from fresh dough. It's got bolognese, it's got all sorts, ham and cheese, aubergine, it's got peppers, what else, tomatoes,
Loads.
there's all sorts of different things. And then inside here, when we've had a look at that, if it opens, there is all this lot where you can get fresh juices, you can get bags of apples, you can get biscuits, what else, milk,
Whatever they are.
more biscuity things, all sorts of stuff, to be fair. So we'll have to get some of this stuff as well for tonight. Orange juice and apple juice, things like that. How good is this? But that is so good. It's about to get your pizzas with fresh dough made in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. It's so good. We'll see how good they are though. Might be awful. Right, I'm going to film it, see what it's like. So touch the screen, which...
Screen?
There we go.
Touch the screen?
So yeah, look, gives you all the different options. So ham and cheese. You've got. I've already said all these.
And then there's products. More products.
Stuff with bacon and stuff. Is there more? Oh, 5 more. So look. Oh no, they're out. There's none of those left. So.
Oh.
Mystery pizza. You can just get a mystery pizza.
Oh.
That's pretty cool. So you don't know what you're gonna get. I'm not sure what I'm gonna get yet. Right, I've decided to go for the spicy. Was it spicy meat? Spicy sausage?
Yeah.
I'm going for hot. Shall I just order mine first, or should we put them all on?
Your choice.
Plus it says there, I don't know. Well, no, that's just one.
No, it's just, we'll do mine and we'll work it out afterwards.
Continue.
Yeah, look, super hot, spicy sausage, mozzarella, candied onions.
Continue.
1 sec, with our loyalty program, for every 10 product, we're not going to buy 10 products. Ignore. And then we just need to pay. I'll let you do that.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Right, so that is on its way with a big bug. But it only takes 3.5 minutes, which I think is cool. But it's from fresh dough, it's not like pre-made bases and stuff. So we're back in here to try and work out what we want to drink. Apple juice, yeah. No, orange juice. Oh, I'll have apple juice, to be fair. But I'll need a big bottle, I can't be doing with a little one. I'm too thirsty. I'll pay for it if you want, I don't mind. Right, decided what drink I want. Now we're back out. Oh, you said it was nearly done, it's only just halfway.
It's nearly done.
How cool is this? You know what, if we had one of these in my village, it would be a nightmare. I would be popping down at 1 o'clock in the morning while I were editing, getting 3 of these.
No, it'd be me and you just having like 6 every day.
Yeah. You know what, I don't even actually know how much they are.
Look at that massive fly on you.
Because I didn't pay for it, but...
Look at that massive fly.
Yeah, look. It goes in the oven at 250 degrees. It's not in a microwave or anything like that. I think it's pretty cool. Can you smell mine? It smells beautiful.
Yeah, but that fly's trying to eat
I know,
us.
I've seen the fly. The fly? The fly. Don't worry about the fly. I'll eat the fly. Let's get the fly. Fly.
It's nearly finished now.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll show you when it comes out. Oh, I can hear it coming. It's in here somewhere. Oh, it's here. I thought it was just going to shoot out.
It's in a ball.
Oh, it's still coming. It's coming itself.
Please collect your product.
Oh, it's bigger than I expected as well. Right, watch out, Fred.
Oh, it's boiling.
I'm going to put that on there. Just give me a minute. Oh, yeah. It's got 3 bottles of pop. It is just like chaos at the moment.
That's boiling.
Oh, wow. That is amazing.
Oh, that's cool.
That looks so good. I am shocked how good that is. Anyway, we'll let them get theirs. Right, I was supposed to be waiting and not eating this until I got back, but that is one of the nicest pizzas I've ever had. And I'm not exaggerating. It's better than pizza at home from a pizza shop or in a restaurant.
Really nice.
It is. He's having the same as me now. Spicy sausage.
It's not even that spicy.
It's not, and that's why you like it. But anyway, we're gonna go back home, finish these off. Oh, so good. Right, I'm the only one that ate half of it before I got here. Everybody else managed to keep theirs. Freddie didn't like olives, so we're doing an exchange.
Yeah.
Anyway, gonna get on with it. I am so hungry. This is why I couldn't wait, but it is so good. That sausage is so good. Good morning. So I didn't end up going out last night. I decided we needed a bit of rest, but we've got plenty to do today, so we're gonna get up and get sorted. Right, finally up, an hour after my alarm went off, cup of tea in hand, go and see what the weather is like today. Oh dear, let's see if there's somebody stood in the doorway. Why would he stand there?
I was out in the sun, you daft beggar.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day, as I expected. What a place to wake up though. Absolutely beautiful. So it is a little bit later, it's 10 o'clock. We are going to go and get some breakfast, but we were I was going to go exploring last night. Now, just to fill you in, sort of beyond there is a big house that's abandoned. Now, the people that live here told us about it, and also there's one up there. So me and Freddie might go and check it out later on. And then if it's any good, that will be my explore tonight. If it's not, then it won't. I'll be going further afield. But I do need to get some stuff done. But last night I was just too tired. It'd been a long day, and I just couldn't bring myself to go out. But it doesn't matter, it's fine, it's fine. I need 2 locations. I've got 3 more nights to get it. So we're all good, but look at this. This is amazing, this is so nice. My eyes aren't working yet, by the way, that's why they're like this. I've just thought what this makes me think of. I can't remember the name of the programme, you probably can help me out. It was David Jason, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and some other woman with curly hair that used to live in the middle of the countryside, and I cannot think what it is, but this reminds me of it. Right, off out in the car. I might, when we've been for breakfast, drive up. I don't know what that noise is. Can you like a plane or something? I might drive up there when we come back and see if we can see this house. Oh, I can't get over what a beautiful day it is. It's so nice. Right, we're in the village of Charroux. We came here in last year's video, but the weather was a lot worse. Really windy, if you remember, but it's beautiful today. So we're gonna go get some breakfast. This is where, it's actually my mum's cousin, or maybe my granddad's cousin. Someone's cousin lives here anyway. So we're possibly gonna see them at some point, but we're gonna go get some breakfast now. Right, so we've got loads and loads of chocolate eggs and stuff for Easter.
Yeah, I found a Wednesday owl.
Yeah, it's like a Wednesday owl. And loads over here as well. Then we've got the pastries, the pizzas, the croque monsieurs, croque madame, things like that. And then we've got baguettes and stuff further up as well. Right, Freddie's breakfast sorted. Look at the amount of stuff we've got between us. So we went for 2 cheese quiches.
And we're sharing that with my dad.
Yeah, we're sharing that. That's mine. Those 2 are my dad's. A couple of cans of Coke, and then there's a coffee, but he's gone to the car and his coffee's going to be cold by the time he gets back. Bonjour. But yeah, if you have a look around here, it is really good. We had a look at that last year, but I want to have a look at it properly again now the weather's a bit better, because I think it's really historic.
Yeah, but it's a shame we sat in the shade.
I know, it is a shame, but I daren't move the table up because I don't want to get in trouble, but it would be nice if we were sat in the sun. Right, it's a bit unfortunate we've got a big fence round and we'll have to stick you through the fence. There we go. So this is the site, you can see behind those trees, of a monastery, and it was built in 793, which is crazy. That's like, what, 1800 and something years ago it was built. And then certain things were added on later on. I think that was built in the 900s. And it lasted things like, it was damaged and half destroyed in the 100-Year War. It had been damaged in other historic religious wars. It's just great. Now you can normally go in, but the Office of Tourism is shut today, so we can't go in, but we might be able to go in later on in the week. Although, to be fair, we're not really going to see much more being up close and personal. Now, the one thing I will say is, it looks like there's bullet holes all over this, if you look up close. But you've got to think, there will have been a lot of French, German, maybe even American soldiers, English soldiers, probably sat round at the different places here, drinking coffee and beer and all sorts over time. And a lot of the time it's not because of a battle. They will have just sat there like popping shots out and doing like target practice and things like that. You get it on a lot of places, but it's, I like it. Like, a lot of people say, well, that's rubbish, they shouldn't have been shooting at a monument, but I actually think it's good. It's an extra piece of history, a layer of history that's going to be there forever. Now, it might not be that might not be the reason for the holes, but it does look like that. And I know there's a lot of places similar to that I've seen before. Let's have a look inside. Now, I don't actually know what this part of the building's for. Like I said, that is where the monks were, over there. But I don't know what this bit would be for. It's got like a drop down bit inside. Also, this behind me looks like, sorry, I'm balancing on here at the moment. It looks like it was a well or a source of water. In fact, yeah, look, there's a thing on the side to pump it. If I get in here, I wonder how old this door is. Look, it pumps and it goes right down there. Now, I don't want to leave that open, but you just wonder how long that's been there, who's been pumping water out of there, and then what all this other stuff is down here, what it was used for, the people that have walked over these places. I love it. I love thinking about it, spending time thinking about the sorts of people that would have been here day to day. But anyway, it's not very often it's too bright for me to film, but the sun is so bright up there, it's hard to show you anything. So we found out when this bit was built. This was 1849. This bit was added, the well. I would have thought at some point it would have just been a hole in the ground, but then they've added this on to put a pump on as well. But yeah, look, it says 1849 up there, and then it's got all the faces and stuff around it. But yeah, I don't know whether, does it twists? Normally you like pump it, but this twists. Anyway, I'm gonna have a keep looking around, see what we can see. Yeah, so moving away from this, if we just come across here, this, I think, don't quote me on this because I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's the marketplace. I think on Tuesdays, which is tomorrow, they have markets in here, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, look at some of these old buildings around the edge. Brilliant. Like I say, the amount of years that people have been coming here to market, bringing the cows, sheep and all different produce. Some of these buildings are brilliant. And literally around this corner where these cars are coming from is where the person in my family, I don't know, I'm just going to call him Uncle John. So Uncle John, he's not an uncle at all, he's a cousin, but we all call him Uncle John, lives just round that corner up there. So I'll probably go and see him at some point. But what a place to live. I am quite jealous of him, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, my dad and Freddie should be just about finished the breakfast now. I've just smashed down all sorts and they're just taking the time. So anyway, let's head back over to them. Yeah, we just came back to read the information and I'm thick. I just told you that it's 1,800 years old and it's not, it's 1,200 years old. My maths is not working today, it's not mathing. My maths isn't mathing.
Your brain's not braining.
No, definitely not. So, but yeah, I'm going to leave that so you can quickly look at that. You can see the information and I don't have to remember it all and tell it you all. It's probably the easiest way. And if you want to do some research on the place, that's the name of it. You can have a look yourselves. Anyway, oh, and that's where it is in the country. So if you imagine this is France. We are literally here in France. Right, we're going to head up, I think, up this hill and see what is up there. Well, the car's only there. We're not going to, like, it's not going to cry because we're not next to it anymore. But we're going to go up that hill and have a look.
Okay.
Freddie just pointed this out. So this is what it would have looked like originally. And if you look at the tower, it looks massive, but that's it there. So it is part of the original building. That's crazy. It's a massive, massive place. And that's the market that we were looking at a minute ago. Obviously back in the 700s there was no cars, but it's just to illustrate the size of the place.
This was made in 2022.
Yeah, it's just to sort of show you what it would have looked like. But that is mad to think that those couple of stones over there would have looked like that. The thing is, it's we've walked up the hill, by the way. up to the church. But the thing I sort of forget sometimes, you think about your own soldiers that died in the war, but I kind of forget like the French, the Germans, the Belgians, Australians, the Kiwis, the Americans. You very much well, I do, I don't know about anyone else. This is the First World War. But you've got to remember how many families it affected all over the world. Doesn't matter what country you're from, it's still people, isn't it? I don't know, it just sends a bit of a shiver down my spine. I like stuff to do with war, but I don't like war itself. You think of, well, the Brits generally think of German bad, but it's not, is it? It's one person bad, telling lots of other people to do bad things and making them do it. And if you didn't do it, then you were shot or whatever. It's hard to sort of separate the two sometimes. And like I said, especially as an English football fan, you get a lot of like 2 world wars and 1 World Cup kind of stuff going on. And you think of Germans as like, oh, we hate the Germans, but we don't. These people, aren't they? Right, so we're up the hill a little bit. You can see where we were a minute ago down there. What a village to live. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. So nice. And then look at the old houses and stuff up there as well. Even my dad's filming. This is maybe where I've got it from. And then the church at the top. So anyway, I'm gonna head inside. We're filming each other now.
Hello.
It's just weird. This is just a weird experience.
Look at this massive door.
I know, we're going to have a look. We might be able to get in. Look at the old VW Polo. I'm guessing that's from 1986.
Look at them stairs.
Oh. It says you're not allowed up there.
You would be up there if you was allowed.
Freddie, do you think being allowed stops me? Although, Freddie, you should always follow rules. Don't be like your dad.
Look at this massive door. But
it is very tempting. Very tempting to go up there. Right, we'll make judgment on those steps in a minute, but I wanted to have a look in here. Oh, there's a lady in here. Got to be careful with the filming. Now look at the size of this place. Look at the stones on the floor as well. I know there's loads of good little pictures and statues and stuff, but this is quite a sizable church for such a small village. But I suppose, I know we're going to have a look now, but I suppose with the monks being here, it will have been built for them. The bit down at the bottom will have been like the housing, and I would have thought this would be for their prayer and stuff. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe this was built a lot later, I don't know. Right, Freddie just brought me to show me that bit of stained glass window up there that looks like it's got that man in it. But then while I was up here, I noticed this. So these bits of wall have all been painted, and I think the reason they've done it is to make it look like marble, sort of like white stone, more expensive stone, and it's done the whole way over the whole place. But it's actually just normal stone underneath there that's been painted white.
there's like a door there, but that's been blocked in by some.
Oh, is there? Let's go and have a look then. I absolutely love the fact that he notices things like this, just like I do. There we go, look, yeah. There's a little door coming off to the side that's been blocked up, and then there's something there as well that's been changed over time. Well spotted, Freds. Well spotted, mate.
I thought it was out of place, and that will push him back.
Well, there's another door. That's probably what it'll look like at that side. Right, I've got to be careful. If you look in there, all the silver's hidden away in there, in that locked room. But I could see it because he was having a look. Hey, I thought you wouldn't come in here because I thought you'd burn. I thought you'd set on fire when you walked over the threshold. You're allowed to smile. Have you noticed all these, every single stone in here is painted?
Is it?
Yeah. It's not white stone, it's painted.
Look at
Crazy. I know, I think it's because, I think they've put this up here because it's cracking. Look at the ceiling up there, there's big cracks in it.
I looked at it when I came in the door. It looked as though, I thought, well, they're doing some work on it, but it's actually put there for a reason, isn't it?
I think it's support. I think it's supporting that part of the building. Anyway, I want to go and look up in that corner. Right, they've come out of that room. I can see it a bit better now. But also, there's Jesus and his dad watching football on a Saturday up there. Just been looking, and I always look round at my feet and stones sticking out and things. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a cross there, but it goes underneath this, which makes me think either it's been slipped underneath, or in fact, I wonder if this arch has been added afterwards. No, because look, come here, Dad, let me show you. Look at this bit here. This is very different to this bit here. So I wonder if an extra support has been added.
This archway?
Yeah, the archway that goes round has been added. Because that cross doesn't finish, so that means that that was there before. For one, that could even be a gravestone. It could be all sorts. You know, like a one that's down in the church. Because it goes the full length of that, which means it was definitely here before this bit was. So it's too big to just slide in, it's massive. So, but I love it, I love looking for things like that, little clues of...
This does actually look as though they've put them in for extra support.
Yeah.
At a later date.
But like I said, that's why all that wooden structure's there, because it's holding that side up. So I wonder if they'd started to do something over here. But this is years, it's not just weeks, is it?
No, it's a long time.
It's hundreds of years ago. But it just shows you don't have to go to abandoned buildings to like explore things and find new things that people might not have even noticed. You can come in normal things like churches and old buildings and find stuff. And Freddie's laughing his head off. Because apparently Jesus was a bit of a bad un.
He punched him with the chin.
He's punching that monk. He's giving a right jab. Right, so we've got... Oh, look, it says on there, look, danger. On that bit. So it's definitely there for support, definitely. But yeah, we've got a confessionary there and one there as well. Obviously, they've all done quite a lot of bad things in this village and they need to form an orderly queue. I'm going to have a quick look up these stairs though. Now that man or woman or whatever it may have been has gone. Couldn't quite work out whether it was a man or a woman. But, oh, no I'm not. Because there's a big gate on it. So, but I don't think I should go up these steps outside either, and I'll show you why. Right, so like I said, heading back out. It turns into a ladder. This is what I'm going to show you now. So this bit, wait a minute, this bit would be fine getting up. But then if you look up here, where it changes, if I just zoom right in, there's mesh, and it'd be awkward to get my feet on it properly. So one, I don't particularly want to go up against the man-woman that we've just seen that we're not sure what it were. And also, I don't really want to get my foot tangled up there. It's a shame really, but it is what it is. But yeah, let's head back out. Right, I just wanted to show you on here. So this, it's quite hard because as soon as I move over here we get a shadow. This is where we've just been in, the church we've just been in. This is the size of the abbey and how big it would have been. And it would have, so if we put ourselves there with our back to the church, which we are doing at the moment, the abbey would have taken up all of the space down here, like all of this would have been the abbey. It would have been absolutely massive. And if you actually look down here, you can see like the bits where it would have been, maybe like a centre courtyard and all the sort of housing bit around the outside. It would have been absolutely huge. And then later on, this would have probably been added on as a place of worship as well when things change. It's crazy, it really is. And then the medieval village would have sat up behind it over there. Right, I'm being begged by Freddie to come and look at something he's found. Look, he's like, come on, have a look. So we're going down this way to see what there is. But just, it's good really, because I can see this house now. It's so good. And like the doors that are in the walls, they would have used those like when they were dropping stuff down, like, I don't know.
Bucket poo.
What?
Buckets of poo.
Not buckets of poo.
They used to.
No, they did used to throw things like that out the window, but it would have been where they were making something. Say they were making flour or wine or whatever, and they'd lower it down so they didn't have to get it down the stairs. That's why they had things like that. While I was just walking down, I noticed this. I could see it as we were walking past this door, which is probably someone's house. I probably shouldn't be stood here talking. And then I noticed there's a fleur-de-lis there, and what looks like a tooth. Oh no, it's a heart. Another heart there. And then that says 1728. I thought that was just written on, but actually someone's dug that into there as well. And the more you look, the closer you get. There's all sorts of bits of scribble and writing and all sorts that people have put on there over years. And you just don't know. Some of these may have been put there 3 weeks ago, but some of it could have been hundreds of years ago. You just don't know. Look, that's 1725 there. So you just don't know. I think it's really good. I love stuff like that. Look, someone's name there. If you go close. How long's that been there? Who did it? And did they get in trouble for doing it? Anyway, we better go and look at what Freddie's found. So this is what Freddie's found. He was wondering what the holes were, so obviously that's for drainage. To let all the water come down. But I don't know what that would be. What the purpose was, whether it was just to support the wall maybe. I don't know. I know they do, because the water's got to go somewhere, and that's why there's cracks in the wall, because of water. They are pretty much, I think they are, Freds, and that's why there's a drain there and a thing that runs down to it.
That's a gully at the side.
Yeah.
And it all runs down into there.
So, well, to be fair, there could be a crypt underneath the church.
It expands out there.
Well, maybe. So if you want to climb up, you can go and try and find the dead bodies.
Got a bit of there though, can't it?
Right, me and Freddie have been naughty. And we've come in to see what this building is here. Now, there's nothing much in the garage. It's just a little bike. There's nothing else really in there. That is just exactly what I do, Fred, all the time.
Oh, no.
It hurts. There's some steps here. We're going to quickly just bomb up here and have a look up in this little building. And then we're getting out of here because I don't want to get Freddie in trouble. Although, it goes to something else up here. So we might have a bit of a further look. What's in this shed? Ooh, a water tank.
This goes
Right,
even
go on then,
further.
go and have a look, but don't get ripped to shreds.
There's a little, there's a doorway.
Go on then.
I can't get through.
I'm coming to look with you. Right, we've come to this little sort of round house with a door that goes in. Now, it may be that this is that good. I'll turn it into a Sunday Explore. But I'd have to come back with my torches. But at the moment...
Look.
Yeah, just a minute, Freds, because I'm wrapped up and it hurts. Right, this is what we've come to. Now, like I said, it might be nothing. There's a toilet there. We've got no torch with us at all. This door's heavy. The door's really heavy. I don't really know. And I can't really see. Oh, it goes upstairs, Freds. Just a minute, I'm going to try and put the torch on with this. Right, that's better. Can sort of semi-see what we're doing. Oh, this is brill, Freds. Yeah, come on. This is not what I expected to find. Come on, follow me. We're in the cellar at the moment. All sorts of things in here. Now, in a minute, we're probably going to find out we're in someone's cellar and they're upstairs having a cup of tea. Where are you going? Out? We're going upstairs. Freddie, wait, come with me. Come on. You wait there then. Nobody lives here, Freds. It definitely is abandoned. Oh wow. Right, I'm coming back here with a torch to do a proper explore, I think. Huh. This room's full of stuff. But I better go back down to him. Right, we're back down to my dad. This is the bit with the garage, but then there's a house behind. In fact, we can probably see it.
Me and my dad are going to explore this.
It's quite big, you know. And it's right in front of the church.
And me and you are going to explore it, aren't
Let
we?
me show you the back of your leg. It's just like me.
Ripped to shreds.
Absolutely. But I've got a couple, not really actually. But it is scratched. I can feel scratches.
Yeah, it's scratched on this leg.
But not bleeding.
Yeah, but mine's bleeding.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, they're off to look at something. But yeah, so we're going to go and look at that. And this house, I can't show you because the sun is so bright. This house here is where we're going. Now, hopefully you will have already seen this explore. And if it isn't good enough, I'll include it in this video straight after, I don't know, later on, some point. Right, we're on overload now. I think this building here is abandoned. I think this building here is abandoned as well. So I could end up doing all my explores in one village. Anyway, heading back up to the car. I've got a very excited Freddie because he knows he's coming on that explore later on, which is going to be strange with you there with me. But it might not be worth it once we get in there properly, but it looks like it's going to be. I've got a good feeling about it. So yeah, maybe he will be my successor at some point, take over the family business. You never know. Right, we're going to have some time looking around and doing other things without filming for a bit of family time without a camera. But this place, before I go, Hostelry Charlemagne.
Looks quite abandoned
Charlemagne.
inside.
I think this is abandoned as well, but I don't think it'll be the sort of place. You can just see me. I don't think it'll be the sort of place that's worth looking at anyway. Right, just wanted to show you some of these. I said I'd stop filming, but right, 85,000. Look at that inside. I don't know what it's like outside, but it looks lovely. This one, 81,000, with a big garden way. It's got, let's have a look, 6 rooms, 3 bedrooms. Then this, you get a whole house with land. I can't really film this one, the reflection's too bad. But 43,000. It's a doer-upper, but 43,000, you can't go wrong. And then the top end, you've got 411,000. You liked that one, didn't you? Big, massive one with like a river or whatever. But I think this is my favourite here.
296,000.
Yeah, 296,000, which really isn't that much. 4 bedroom, and what's that?
Look how big it is.
I don't know what. Oh, 2 shower rooms. It's got the massive gardens with it and what looks like some sort of outdoor buildings as well. It's amazing. Some of the prices are like, that's 35,000 euros. And yeah, probably needs doing up. But look at it.
And look at this 141,000.
I know. Actually, that's probably my least favourite, that, because it's a bungalow.
Yeah.
But if you want to come and live in a beautiful village in France like this, it is so cheap. Right, we're back at the house. I've decided I'm having a shower, but I'm having a danger shower. So, I'll show you where I am. So this is the back garden. Now, there's a drive that leads down to someone else's house, down to the left there. And this is like the garden bit to come and sit out in. But also, this is the shower. And I'm just having the windows open, because why not? What a view. What a beautiful view. And then in a bit, we're going to check out those other 2 abandoned houses and see if they're worth making into videos or not. Because if I can stay around here, I will. At the end of the day, if they're good enough videos, why not save the other places that are a bit further away for another time and do the stuff that's around here? Obviously, if they're not good enough, then I'll go and make them part of the behind the scenes video. But why not? Why work hard when you can work smart, is what I say. Anyway, I need to get in the shower because I'm filthy and I stink. I've not had I've been in that hot tub last night and then I never had a shower, and you sweat in those things. So I need to get in and have a wash because I am a tramp. I'm not going to lie, this is one of the most powerful, wonderful showers I have ever been in. It's a bit wet though. Right, I don't know if you can hear, I'm not going to show you, obviously. Freddie's having a shower and singing. But I just can't, I could literally spend the rest of my days just chilling out here. It's so nice. I think my dad's gone to sit round here, he's just disappeared. It's so quiet and peaceful, just the birds. Oh, he's round here on the phone. I've caught him. What you doing? Oh. Okay, it's ringing. Uncle John, who's not me uncle. Right, we've decided we're not going to drive up to this place. We're going to go and check it out, but we're going to walk up. We're going to have a nice stroll. The thing is, the last time we came to France, we did a lot of running about at a million miles an hour. So I think we're just going to chill a little bit more this time. So we're just going to have a bit of a walk up if Freddie is ever going to follow us. But it's not far away. Like I said, if this place is good, then that's 2 locations hopefully already straight away, which is brilliant. Hello. All right, mate?
Yeah.
Right, we're at the other end of the track, and the house we're going to is over in those woods over there. Well, over there in the trees. So we're across this field now. Right, look how far back they are. Freddie's just run back, to be fair, because I've come to a barbed wire fence, which I can get over. He can get under, but my dad might struggle. So, and I ain't lifting him up. So he might just come and stay here. Me and Freddie will go and have a quick look. Right, he's not as old as he looks. Smashed it straight over that fence.
I broke my arm.
He's broke his arm falling over the fence. But we're all right. I know it is, it's very uneven, full of rocks. But I'm hoping it's not just a tumbled down building. That's what it looks like at the moment, but we will see. Right, this is why I generally don't ask for abandoned buildings from people that are just like locals and stuff, because usually this is what they think of. They think, oh, a tumble down building, but that's not really any good for me. Yeah, we're gonna have a look. Apparently there might be something still inside it, but it's the other place that is more interesting. The one that's just down that hill over there. Yeah, so definitely a no. Can't even actually get in the building either, I've tried. It's so overgrown with brambles. Apparently there's a car in there, but there's no chance of seeing it. I may as well just top up this tan, because I haven't got a tan at the moment. I'm very, very pasty pale. So, but I just want to show you some of the buildings across the valley. Right, looking across the valley, these houses here at the front, not the church-like building, that's abandoned. And here, you can't see it, there's bigger buildings behind here. One massive building that are abandoned. We're going to go and check those out. But then I've just noticed this place up on the hill, on the opposite hill, look. That's massive. Now, it's not abandoned, I don't think. I think someone lives there. But it's beautiful. It looks so nice. Right, we're at the next place. That's the massive gates. But there's a huge house down here. I don't know whether it's worth getting in or not. Don't really know anything about it. That building's been freshly boarded up.
That one looks easy better.
But I don't know if it's been used as storage. But at the end of the day, well, there's a dog in there, Freds. It's all right. We're going to carry on walking down here, because this is the house we want to look at down here, not these buildings. Good job we didn't try and open that door there. Imagine that, just opening the door up and there's like some rabid dogs waiting to kill us. Right, got a big shed there, but this is the place. Thing is, we can be seen from miles away, so I'm hoping nobody comes a-running. Now, I have a feeling it's going to be very empty. I know, there's horses down in the field. What a beautiful place to live, to be fair. I just tripped. Right, I'm going to go and have a check. Right, we're inside. I don't think this is going to be a Sunday video, if I'm being totally honest.
Whoa.
Maybe it is. We will soon see. You may never see this bit of footage, but we're going to have a walk around and have a look. Yeah, very empty. This is why, but it's so cool. Look at that big, massive fireplace there. Yeah, that's where we're going next. Nobody's been in here for a while, look. There's very old cobwebs. Ooh. Oh, look.
What?
These steps. That's blocking up the front door. Now, you never know. It might be brilliant upstairs. Yeah, it might be amazing upstairs. I'm full of stuff. But once again, I've got no torch with me. Now, be careful on these steps, Freds, because they're a bit creaky. They're amazing, though. So if you're seeing this, there's nothing good in here. Well, nothing good enough for a Sunday video. If you're not seeing this, then I'm talking to no one. Right, we're up on the next floor up. Oh, Lord.
What?
It's a bit creaky. I want you to wait here for me.
Okay.
Until I work out how safe it is.
I'm scared.
I don't need to be scared. But yeah, look, imagine this, the view out of your window. Beautiful. Right, let me get over here without killing myself. Right, so this is what I expected. Big, empty rooms. However, I have a feeling this place would be amazing. If you could have a bit of money to do it up, it would be a wonderful, wonderful house to live in. Just above the river, looking across the valley. And it's big as well, isn't it, Fred? Big house. Right, I've got to be careful over here because there's broken glass and rotten floorboards. Right, we're back down.
I feel that's scary.
Is your heart going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that building.
I know, we'll have a look outside in a minute. It's cool, that though. It's a shame it's left all by itself. Big fire. Yeah, don't think the lights are going to work, mate. Especially because they snipped. Let's get back out. I just want to look around the front of the building before we go. And then we'll get out of here. Yeah, that was a water pump there.
Quite nice.
It is, this is what I'm saying. Right, look at this. So this is your front garden. That's the house. Look, we'll zoom out a bit for you. That's the house. What?
Dead.
I thought you said there's 4 fish that are dead.
No, if you fall off that, you're gonna die.
Well, you are, 'cause it's the right drop. Look.
Roll down into
Oh, actually, it's not that far.
Yeah, but then you would roll down into the river.
Yeah, it's not too far. But, yeah, the river down at the bottom. Yeah, I wouldn't mind living there. I wouldn't mind living there at all. Right, we're just walking back up to where we're staying. What? Tractor. Now behind here, you can't really see it at the moment, is a massive chateau. Huge. I was hoping this place was going to be abandoned, but it's not. There's people in there, definitely. But it is wonderful. Such an amazing place. Now it's really hard to show you because obviously it's someone's house, so I can't just go and walk up to their door. But if I zoom in a bit, you can sort of see it behind there. It's really hard to show you. But it's brilliant. It's such an amazing place. In the French style as well, with the little turrets and towers on the top. But nice bit of alliteration there. But it's a shame I can't show you any better than that. Yeah, look, it's Chateau de la Roche. I can't take you in and show you because there's gates, which is a shame. But I would have sneaked down the drive. Anyway, we'll carry on back to the house. Right, decided to go and chill in the hot tub for a little bit before we go shopping because we need to do some shopping. Got no food in. However, I am in a raging mood. I'm annoyed. Facebook has just banned me, and also not just my personal one, but the Finders Beepers Facebook, and I'm gutted. I put a picture on of a little boy. It was like an ornament. It was a little boy. I daren't put it in this video, but basically a little boy and a dog on top sniffing his bum. And it was something that was on Marketplace. Someone was selling, and they've banned my account, and they've stopped Facebook, Finders Beepers Facebook, making any money. So it's quite frustrating. But I don't know. They put it down as child exploitation, which is absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, here we go. Let's get this hot tub sorted. Oh, you can't beat this though. I feel like I'm gloating a little bit. I kind of am, but look.
Still 39 degrees in this.
I know. And it's almost, well, it's just dropped from 25 degrees out here to 24, which I'll take all day long. Right, Uncle John has turned up. Not Uncle John.
Cousin.
Me and Freddie are going in the car. They're going in his car. And because can't bother to explain. So we're going to go do some shopping, get some shopping in. We'll take you with us and show you what there is.
Crazy explore.
Oh, he's really looking forward to this explore tonight. I hope there's enough stuff in there. Right, we are here. We are in Intermarché, which is a big supermarché, massive supermarket. We've got all sorts of different stuff in here. Actually, there's some really cool looking stuff. There's certain things that people won't like. So there is lapin. I don't know if you know what lapin is. There, that's bunny rabbits. So there'll be a few people not happy about that. But there's all sorts of good stuff as well, look. Sausages with bacon and cheese wrapped around them. Can't go wrong with that. Tomatoes with some sort of meat inside them. I don't know what the obsession with putting things inside things is, but we seem to be doing it. I do like it abroad for food though. There's loads more fresh stuff and seafood and bread that's good. Don't get me wrong, the UK is really good for bread. It really is. You can get all sorts of different bread items, whereas here they are limited to mainly baguettes. However, I do like a good fresh baguette. Right, just got some chorizo and some spaghetti. Also got some pasta sauce as well a minute ago. I've got, what should I get? I think I've got these around here, some proper bolognese sauce. I do want some fresh squeezed orange juice actually. I might have to get some of that in a minute. But we've been shopping loads. I didn't want to show you everything because how boring is that walking around the shopping centre. But I think sometimes seeing different places and what they sell is quite good. Like all the different items, like rhubarb in a pot and stuff like that. But anyway, I better find them. Right, last time I came to John's, I saw a house that looks abandoned. Now I've got it here, I'm not sure, because the drive is definitely used. That doesn't always mean anything. So I've left Freddie in the car, which is there, and I've got to jump over a fence, which is a bit mental. Actually, I might be able to get around the top. I don't like leaving Freddie, really, in the car. But it's in the middle of nowhere here, so can't see any problems occurring. And there's a definite gap in the fence here. Let's go and have a look. Now there's the house, and it is massive, but it's not particularly easy. It's a 6 foot drop, which isn't too bad, but there's that much bramble. I don't think I could get to it. Now I can't see any cars, but that doesn't mean that there isn't any. That's what I'm looking for at the moment, cars. Because if there's a car there, there's probably somebody who lives there. If not, it's probably abandoned. Now that's all working off probablys and maybes. There's nothing to say they've not gone out and there's no car there, or they don't drive and there's no car there. So there's lots of reasons why there wouldn't be a car. However, I can usually tell when I get down to a building what it's like, and also the chains. There's big chains on those gates. So that's usually another good sign that nobody goes to this place. Right, I've been and got Freddie, and we're coming around a different way. Didn't really like leaving him in the car because I was thinking, if somebody comes, well, there's a tower there by the way, but if somebody comes and says to him, what are you doing here? He's not going to understand what they say.
I'm doing French.
Yeah, because they speak in French. So I thought I'd probably bring him. Be careful because there is nettles in this grass. So, but I don't know if we can get this way or not anyway. Do you want to wait here while I just get to the end and I'll shout you to come up?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't get nettled if you don't need to. 2 minutes.
I'd have been nettled on my knee.
I know, I don't mind being nettled, I quite like it. And because I'm weird. Come on then, let's have a look. Right, I found a barn that we can cut through. So I'm hoping once we get through here we'll be able to tell. I feel a bit bad that I've brought him, but it's better than him getting caught up there on his own. I'd rather him get caught with me. Oh, it's got its own church. It's got its own chapel. Right, this is really nervy. Like I said, it's got its own church. It is massive, but it might be lived in. But we'll soon find out. Right, here we go. It's looking sort of promising. Looks like someone's been doing some work on it at some point. There's little churches up there, but you can't really see it for the sun. Come on, stay with me. He's absolutely nervous as all. But yeah, like I said, don't know whether they're working on it currently, or they've been working on it, or what. But it is huge and amazing. And there's the, oh, you still can't see that chapel. What? That's just like a little tower. Right, let's go and check the doors. Right, there's the chapel. I can show you better now. But this front door's locked. We're going to go and try in different places. But we need to hurry up. So I'm probably not going to film this next little bit until we find a way. Right, so the side door was locked. The windows are sealed on the inside and not smashed. Now, I have a feeling we might struggle to get around the front of this building, and there doesn't seem to be many other ways around. Oh, maybe we can. We'll go and have a look at the chapel in a bit, if we've not been caught by then. But we'll go down this bottom bit. Are you nervous, mate?
Yeah, I'm holding my breath.
Hold it. that doesn't help. That just makes you fall down dead. Right, let's go down this bit. Now the two things I'm looking for at the moment, obviously open windows and doors, but also access to cellars. That's always a good sign. But this place, it's got iron bars on the windows. Look. So I have a feeling we won't be getting in here, which is such a shame because it is amazing. Right, this is the front of the building. Look at the size of it. And the thing is, as you're driving up the main road from here, you can see it for miles and miles. Now, like I said, all these bottom windows have got metal bars on. You can hear the road down at the bottom. It's literally just down there. But you can see this house from it. Now, there does look like there's a door here. But surely they're not going to leave this open. What?
They haven't, but it's not locked.
How do you know it's not locked?
Well, for a start, there's no tampon fence.
Yeah, but that don't mean anything. They might know that it's sealed, so they've not come anywhere near it. Yeah, it's locked. It's locked, which is a shame. Like I said, let me just come further away from the place and show you, zoomed out a bit. Oh, right, Freddie's just found something. Give me a minute. Look at that. Wow. Now we got excited then because look, but it's screwed shut from the inside. So I'm not going around breaking in doors because that's not what we do. And certainly not a thing to teach him. So we'll have a look around this last little bit and then I think we need to get out of here before we get caught. Yeah, so that's a better view of it again. Now we're at the chapel, What an amazing... How much money must this person have had to have his own chapel? A house as big as that. I know.
Millions.
Oh, it's got beautiful stained glass in there as well.
The millions he had.
I doubt we'll get in here. I just got a feeling we're not getting in here. We'll have a look. Oh. We will. Now, I haven't got my torch. Look. It's all a little teeny tiny place. But look at the glass. It's beautiful. The one up there is my favourite. I love that. And this one looks quite old as well. Anyway, we need to get back out of here. Oh, there's candles up there, look. We used to climb up there to light the candles. Right. I wonder if there's any of the relatives buried here.
There will be.
You just never know. The floor sort of goes up, doesn't it, like a lump?
Yeah.
Right.
Shut that behind you.
Let's get back in there. Oh, not back in there. Let's go and have a look, see if we can get in there one more time. Worth a quick look. Ooh, couldn't shut that then. There we go. Right, just off to the side of this place, Freddie's just shouted me over. Look, it's my favourite. It's a drop toilet. Proper love drop toilets, me. That goes down a long way. I do like them. Imagine putting your bum on that. Oh, Lord. Right, come on, let's go before we die. Yeah, so unfortunately we're admitting defeat on this one. We don't break in. We never have done. And even though it is so tempting because it looks amazing, it's not worth the effort. It's not worth ruining something that's been there hundreds of years. It's not worth going to prison for. I'm just not that sort of person.
And I looked through it like that because I could see this glass bit and there was a beautiful bath.
Yeah, exactly. So there is good stuff in there, but like I say, we don't break in. Right, we've come in where the archway. I know there's an upstairs, but I wouldn't trust standing on these floors, with you especially. Yeah, we've come inside. The bit where our car is next to is the stables. Now, obviously, I've not got my torch with me because we weren't planning on doing this. Just give me a sec, Fred. Come and look. Yeah, this is the tack room. So they'd had all the horse tack in here, hung up. But yeah, the floors are horrendous, Freds. Really bad. But yeah.
Why is it just like a pizza box?
It's not a pizza box. They would have had their horse in there.
Dad, watch out.
I've seen it, don't worry. They'd have had their horse in there and probably the cart maybe in here.
But what would be upstairs?
Bits of stuff and things. You know, that technical stuff and things.
Yeah.
Anyway, come on. Oh, we've just realised there's more to this building than we thought. Now, this is very empty and very big. But that says Glacers, which is ice cream. There's some warheads. Looks like they're building missiles. That door leads to outside, but the other side of the building. That's how buildings work. So let's go and look at the final door and see if there's not. There's one big more. There's not three. One big more. One more big one.
There's one there.
Yeah, those ones are falling down. We're not going in there. There's nothing in them anyway. We'll just. I can see. I've got eyes. I can see through things. Yeah, this looks locked. This one anyway. We'll go and try. And once again, sorry about the lighting.
Oh, Dad.
But it's a bit weird in here.
I don't like going to this door.
Why don't you like it in here?
No, because
The ceiling's low, that's why it feels weird in here. But it doesn't appear to be very much in here anyway. Yeah. There's not very much upstairs by the looks of things either. Anyway, worth looking. Oh, this is good though.
I don't know what it is.
I think it's a little mini hand plough or something.
Oh, Dad, look at that.
What? The little mini seat thing?
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, I don't know if this is like a seed sower actually. Like a mini seed sower. Anyway, we better get out of here because my car window is wide open. So, come on. Right, we're back out of the house. He's got an addiction now. He's looking in every door. There's a well up there, look, on the hill. But yeah, he's like not letting me miss looking in anywhere. Whereas I can't be bothered to look at these ones. So anyway, we need to go. Right, we're going now back down to the village to go and pick my dad up from John's. Might quickly pop in because I felt really bad that we've not really seen him very much. But oh god, that's mainly because oh Jesus, because he's been up to stuff. So we wanted to get our stuff done, and so we had an opportunity to potentially let my dad go and spend some time with him while we went off and looked at that building, which is what we did. But we can't tell John. Don't tell him, because he may know someone that has got something to do with it. So, shh. Right, we're back from John's. I'm going to cook us some tea. I'm not going to film it. It's not a HelloFresh advert, but I will show you. And it doesn't involve a carrot or a lemon. Right, I know I said I was going to show you our tea when I'd cooked it, and I totally forgot. So, we are now going out exploring, me and Freddie.
Hi.
And it's 5 past midnight. So this is a big thing for Freddie, being up this late and coming exploring. So
I don't feel tired, I just feel cold.
Yeah, you will feel tired in the morning, trust me. But you're working off adrenaline and stuff at the moment. Anyway, it takes about 5 minutes, 10 minutes to get to where we're going. And then we will see you when we get there. Right, so we're at the tower that you've seen in the daytime. I know, the moon's up above it.
Looks like it's going straight in the middle, like powering somewhere.
I know. But yeah, so we're heading up this way, past the old market and back to where we were earlier on. Hi, and welcome back to Finders Beepers History Seekers. And no, that is not some sort of demon ghost child behind me. But that may be some sort of demon flying over the top of it. What is that? There's something coming to get us. And it's freaky. Anyway, we're in a medieval village in France. And there's some demon flying around through the skies. I don't know if you heard that, but that was crazy. Anyway, we need to hurry up and go and get in a house that me and Freddie found today. Off down the corridor again we go. Oh my lord, this place is just... Turn it. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Mexico and Deport. Look at this. 1968 Olympics. Right, there's a massive pile from, I think it's from 1923, 102 years ago, of film. Imagine what's on all that film there. I don't know who it is, but he's got Stonehenge in the background. He's got some sort of stand. I've seen that other stone somewhere before. It's all very weird. Yeah, imagine waking up in the morning, Fred, and that's next to you in bed. That'd be freaky. Right, almost back at the car. It is 3:34 in the morning. You absolute dirty stop out. And have you enjoyed that?
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing explore. I'm so tired though, my legs are killing, my back's killing.
That looks like it's about to murder me in the night.
Yeah, the circus is in town. I would have liked to have gone, to be fair. I don't know if we're going to get time.
Yeah, but he looks like he's about to murder someone. Yeah, you'd go to his circus and he'd be like, everyone come here.
Come on. Anyway, let's get back to the car and get out. I'm so tired and I need a drink more than anything in this world. Good morning, and what a night that was. How good was that explore last night, friends?
Really good.
It was unbelievable. One of the most amazing places I think I've ever been. And it was just because it was filled with such weird stuff. Weird stuff. Like that head. Mega good. Anyway, we're getting up. We're having a bit of a lazy morning. We got back in at 4 o'clock in the morning. And for him to be awake at all at 10 o'clock is amazing. So, I'm just going to have a bit of a chill. Have a late breakfast. And then we're going out this afternoon to go and do something really cool. Right, let's go and see if it's another nice day. I know it is already because I can sort of see the sun coming from everywhere. Oh, it definitely is. I don't know how my dad's gone. He's somewhere knocking about. Oh, he's on the phone to my mum, I think. I'm going to go and get my shoes on and go and disrupt his conversation. Right, up, cereal. Although, I'm saying cereal. Also having a bit of a cooked breakfast. My dad's doing only a small one, I think. But we are very hungry after our exploring last night. What are you doing? I wonder what that was when you walked in then. You weirdo. How are you this morning? Are you feeling alright?
Good.
Oh, I'm surprised.
I'm going out on that swing now.
Alright, see you in a bit. I am extremely happy. I've just got a notification. I don't know if I told you yesterday. I got banned on Facebook for putting on a picture of a boy that was made out of ceramic. It's like a little ornament. Getting his bum sniffed by a dog. And it's been overturned. So now I can go back to making money on Facebook. My camera just stopped because the drip of water turned it off. But this has to be one of the best showers I've ever been in. It is so powerful. You've literally said that like about 5 minutes ago in the video. Shut up about the bloody shower. So nice. And I get this view with it every time as well. It's just so good. Anyway, before let me just make sure there's no reflections. I'm going to go and get my breakfast. I just needed to freshen up from last night. Right, this is the remnants of the breakfast. I forgot to film it. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do things. But yeah, I've eaten mine. There's a bit left over there. But I'll put a photograph in so you can see what it looked like because it was beautiful. Don't get me wrong, foreign sausages, and we had a bit of chorizo on there instead of bacon because there was no bacon. But was it good?
Yeah.
You're still eating yours. But the eggs were lovely. It was really nice. And a cat came and stole half my sausage. So, but anyway, I'm gonna chill out for a bit, and then we're going out this afternoon. Right, we're heading out. I've just been having a look. Well, actually, my mum's just been having a look. The place we went last night was owned by a guy called Robert Charroux. Now, Robert Charroux apparently is famous all over France for being a bit mental. So he got major mental problems, but also he was an author and all sorts of other, like historian and stuff like that. Apparently he's really famous. So if you want to do some research online, you can find out about him. But I will do a looking back video and probably put some information in there if you don't want to. What?
That's probably why he had all the books, because he was an author.
Yeah, he got loads of books, and he got loads of he got typewriters and stuff in there, hadn't he? And what was the other thing? There was something.
He had like machines. And
yeah, and weird heads, which that's because he was a bit crazy. Right, I wanted to show you where we were in for last night's explore from the outside today in the light. So we went in just down there. Now if I zoom in, That's the garage we went in first with the little bell tower thing. But we ended up going in a little room above that last. And then we made our way through the house. And this house, it's not just this. It's not just this or this. It's all of this. And I don't know if you remember yesterday, me and Freddie were looking at this big shell thing. Well, it's all the same building. And you can see it is absolutely massive. It goes right up to this Tudor. I know obviously it's not Tudor because we're in France, but Tudor period style house. It goes right up there, which is just beyond crazy. Look what I've just found. La Maison de Robert Charroux. And it says, the house of Robert Charroux, the writer and traveller who dedicated his writings to the mystery of the universe. Told you, there's a bit of a Fruit Loop. I'll just come up above. Freddie and my dad are in the car down there. I'll just come up above to show you from this angle. But yeah, he was a bit of a wild one, old Robert. But that's the house. I think it looks really good from up here. No wonder Freddie thought it was abandoned, because you can tell. Right, so we've driven about an hour from where we're staying to show you somewhere else. Now, I haven't decided whether I'm going to do it as a separate video or put it as behind the scenes, but we've stopped for a quick coffee before we go in. So you're either going to see it after this, or so's Fred's. Cheeky boy has got a Coke, but I've got a cappuccino with cream on, which is pretty good. But yeah, we're going to head out of this main town, and just down behind it over this direction is quite a historic part of France's history from World War II. But I'll decide in a bit. Right, we're at the place that we're going to, that I mentioned before, that's very important for World War II. Awful, terrible, terrible place. But I've decided to make it as a separate video. So, what are you doing, cheeky? You'll see us when we come back out of here. Sorry it's a bit disjointed, but go over and watch it on the main channel, and I think you'll enjoy it. It's a bit sad. Only this could happen to us. So for the last, well, I don't know what time it is now, but it's shut at 6. It's got to be at least 6:30 now. And we've been wandering around because every gate to get out of here has been locked. They locked us in. So we've left my dad down outside the cemetery. And because we started off at the cemetery and came all the way down to the bottom to realise it were locked, we've had to come all the way back up again. So we've left him there.
Yeah.
And now we're going to go get the car.
When it actually, we found how to get in, I ran to it because I didn't know, and I opened it and then I screamed at the top of my lungs for them.
I was in the cemetery, it's like, Dad! Dad! I've definitely caught the sun today. It's been absolutely boiling and there's been no shade at all. Anyway, we better open and get that car so we can get back to the hot tub. Right, so that's where we've come from, miles down there to be fair. We're back at the car eventually, and every car in the car park has gone home apart from us. So we're gonna go on back, get my dad, so he didn't have to walk as far. But my feet are burning. You know, we can't get away with without doing it once only this trip. McDonald's it is, but only for speed and being a little bit cheap. So anyway, I'm gonna crack on with these and get back. We had a late night last night, me and Freddie. We've had a bit of I'd say it's a chilled day today. We've done quite a lot of filming and walking round, but also we've not really done too much for behind the scenes. It's been for another video. So we're back here. I'm not going out exploring tonight. I'm having some time for myself, drinking wine, not having to drive anymore because I've done loads of driving today again. Sat in the hot tub. I'm going to finish the bottle of wine, I think, and then get an early night. I know you can hardly see me, but anyway, good night, and I'll see you in the morning. Right, good morning. That was a good night's sleep. Cup of tea, and I can hear a plane. I'm sure I can hear a plane doing loop-de-loops outside or something. So I'm going to go out. Right, I don't know if you can hear it. I thought 100% it was a plane doing loop-de-loops, but now I've come outside, I can't see anything, which makes me think there's about 25 kilometres away, there's a racetrack, and I think it might be that we can hear. Cars going around the circuit, and it's quite a good circuit as well, so maybe it is. What a beautiful day. It's a bit of a breeze today, which is quite nice as well, because it was so hot yesterday. It was like scorchingly hot. But yeah, it's, you know, like this is my, oh no, that's the shower, but my room is literally here. So I'll be able to hear the noise of it over and over. Can you hear it? Yeah, I think it is a racetrack. Anyway, I need to come and get my shorts off the line. Somebody else has put them back on the line. I don't know why they have to mess about with my stuff. I went in the hot tub in them. They're nice and dry now. Yeah, they're dry. I'm not sure what we're doing today, to be fair. I think I've decided to put... I don't know what to do with yesterday's video. I've been thinking about the behind the scenes. And it's like... once again... I've not really put very much content into this bit because taking yesterday out of it is like wake up, oh look, we're going here, and then go back to bed again. So today we need to go and find somewhere and show you some places because, see, that sounds like a plane. It doesn't sound like a car. But either way, we're going to go do something today and show you around some places around here, I think. But before we go out, look at that spot. That is bad. That as well. I'm getting spotty. But yeah, can't go out without one of these showers. Jesus, my dad has it hot. That is really warm. But yeah, I'm going to miss this when we go. I'm definitely going to miss this. It's one of the best showers I've ever been in. Right, we've decided to take you to a village today, but we're just waiting to have breakfast. My dad's cooking a bit of a mini fry up for us. We've got some fruit, we've got some fruit juices, and we're all ready to go. And then there's a cat flying about somewhere down here. Yeah, being mental. I know. Like I say, it's a bit breezy
We've
today.
got some Cocoa Pops as well.
They're not Cocoa Pops. They've never been Cocoa Pops.
What's it called? Why does it say Cocoa Pops?
Because they're made by Cocoa Pops, but they're not Cocoa Pops. They're like shells. But yeah, we're going. I don't know if I showed you yesterday us driving over a bridge, or we're going back to where those bridges are. Looked a really nice place, to be fair. Got loads of bridges over a river, and if there's access to the river, I might even go for a swim. Right, breakfasts are sorted. The cat's back because it wants some sausage. We've got some melon and some cereal and some toast and some fried bread and eggs and sausages and bacon. No bacon. Mushrooms. But anyway, I'm going to crack on. Now we're just heading over to that town. I just noticed those in the fields. A couple of either llamas or alpacas. I'm not sure which. Can never tell the difference, to be fair. But yeah, it's good. I like them. Right, the reason I don't show too much when I'm driving round is because everything looks very, very similar. Quite thin roads, beautiful green grass, mild fields that make me wish I'd brought my metal detector with me. But yeah, it would get a little bit boring for you if I was showing this over and over again. So that's why I haven't been doing. But like I said, we are now heading off to this town that we've not been to before. We've driven through it and it looks really nice. Please don't look at this. We're pretending it's not there. Right, we've come down to this town, which everything seems to be shut because it's that time of day. But I'm just looking at some more of these houses. I know you're probably not interested, but for example, which one did I just see? This one here. Oh, that light flashing's a bit horrible. But 69,000 euros. See if I can show you a bit better. It's lovely. It's really good. I could literally buy that and have spare change over from my house easily. There's got some really, really, really good ones. I'm so sorry about the flashy lights on here. Which one was the other one I saw? That I thought was good. That's only small. Where was it?
That one, the 848.
No, there was one that I saw that was like 250. Oh, this one here. 275,000. Big garden, big house. Really, really good. Compared to British prices, that's brilliant. Right, this opens in about 25 minutes. I want to get a postcard for in the book. I've already got a couple of bits to go in the book as well. A bit of that pottery from yesterday that we found as well is going in there.
Chocolate and it's beautiful.
Let's have a look. Freddie says it's good in here. Oh yeah, we've got cakes and all sorts of good stuff. And then if you look on the back walls, which there, look, can't see it because of this, but there's chocolate bunnies and eggs and all sorts. Anyway,
So that's open.
I don't know, can't see the time on that. Oh no, it's open. That one is open.
Oh.
So we might go and look in there in a bit. Anyway, let's keep going, see what we can find up here. Right, just looking across at this, I thought it was like a big, I don't know, town hall or something. But it says, where did I see it? Up there, look. Hotel de Ville. So at some point, I don't know whether it is now, it's been a hotel. But anyway, we're gonna go, I think, and come and get a drink over here. And then maybe go down to the river. Right, my dad's miles back up there somewhere. He probably has got no clue where we are because he was talking to somebody from Leeds, and I don't want to talk to someone from Leeds. I don't know who she is. It says something about flowers, the woman with flowers. But yeah, look at this view. I am so tempted to get in the water in a minute, go for a bit of a swim. Don't know whether we'll end up doing it. Now this is the bridge the other day, yesterday, that I drove over, and you could see me going over the top of it. It's so thin, it's a really, really old bridge. And then got all the old houses at the other side of the water, going down to the weir. just down there. Freddie's happy enough because he's on the slide, obviously climbing up the wrong way because he's my child. But yeah, it's so beautiful. The weather is so nice. We've just been having a look at all the weather all over the places I've been to before. Crete in Greece, currently 14 degrees and it's 22 here. Ibiza, 18 degrees, it's 22 here. The UK, 10 degrees. So it's so nice. So nice. Anyway, I want to go and spend some time with him. Right, I'm in the river. The only problem is, it's like almost halfway up to my knee in mud and sludge. So I don't think I'm going to end up swimming unless it's slightly better up there. So I'm probably going to go and have a try up there, which is a shame because I wanted to come in and Freddie is desperate to get in with me. So anyway, we're going to head back up the bank and see if it's any better down there. Yeah, look at that. You can see all the mud underneath here. And it gets a bit deep in places and it's dangerous because if you look at that, not good at all. So I'm coming back out again. Also, there's a man on the wall next to me that's trying to tell me in French that I'm not supposed to be in here. That doesn't bother me, but anyway, such a beautiful place here, like little parks and things like that, public gardens, and then
a massive river.
Yeah, and these are people's personal gardens over here as well, right next to the river. Proper view, love it, really do. Right, just looking around the rest of the village, wanting to go and have a check up there. Starting to feel hungry, and my eyes just went onto this. I thought, oh, this is a bit British, fish and chips. And then I noticed a can of iron brew. Right, I need to hunt this place down because I could really drink an iron brew right now. Right, Freddie the Daredevil has just been sat dangling his feet over there. He wanted to show his mum how high up he was.
There's a fish and chip shop.
And we found the fish and chip shop.
Because of me.
Yeah, hopefully it's got fish chips and iron brew, so we're gonna go and check it out. Actually, look at this place though. So good. He's just on the phone constantly, this man. Every time we come to a bridge, he's like, yeah, let's get up on there. Anyway, I think we're gonna get in this bit of water here. It's very sandy. You can see all the sand under the water, but it's not quite as fast flowing, so I think we should be all right. Anyway, let's go and get in. Right, I'm in this water. It's actually not very deep at all, but I will tell you something, Freddie won't come in because it is so cold, and I'm not exaggerating, it is freezing. I reckon it must have come down from some mountains or something because it is like ridiculously cold. But how beautiful. What a lovely place. I always get to go swimming in the best places, but the thing is, do I dare go up to my shoulders? Because I know it's going to be cold. It's quite shallow here, but I think over the other side it's a bit deeper. Oh, I don't know if I can't remember if I've just filmed this or not. We found the chippy that sells the iron brew. It was 17 minutes past 2 and it closed at 2 o'clock. The guy was outside, British bloke, obviously. And he's like, no, you can come back at 6 if you want. I'm like, no, we're all right. So anyway, Freddie's going to see if he can find any warmer water, which I think he's going to struggle. But you can see I'm catching the sun. I'm surprised. UV's at 5 today, just like moderate UV. But yesterday was only 2. So I didn't think I would have caught it at all. But anyway, right. I'm balls deep at the moment. That sounds wrong. But I'm at that level. I want to see if I can get any further. Jesus, it's not deep enough to get in properly, so I have to go down to my knees. That is cold. I can't get any further down because I'm literally on my knees now, so I'd have to sit down to do it. But that is freezing cold, but quite enjoyable. I'll buzz now for the next sort of 20 minutes. I'll feel amazing. I love going in freezing cold water and then getting back out again. Anyway, I'm gonna chill here for another 10 seconds and then gonna die. I'm dead. Oh, was that a bird?
Yeah.
Is it a real bird?
I think.
Where is it? Nah, that's not real.
Why's that there?
I don't know. I've just piggybacked Freddie across the river. I'm dead. My legs are killing, man, because it's so cold. He's not happy about it. I think you'll be fine. It's not deep. I think you'll be fine. We both need to go back across there. Just be careful because you sink on this bit.
You're sinking hill.
Yeah. When you're going downhill, you'll sink. But once you get... Ooh. Do you want to hold my hand?
Oh, Bag's coming with me.
Hold my hand.
I'm scared.
Alright, I'll go down first.
Cold. Oh, it's cold.
It's not cold there, trust me, mate.
It is.
No. When you get over this bit, that's where it gets cold.
I'm standing here.
Oh, you're staying there then?
Yeah.
Oh. I'll see you next year.
No.
I love you. Bye. Right, my boy definitely. He goes away, comes back with a piece of really, really old pottery. He's just found in the sand over there. Be great for mudlarking, to be fair, on here. I bet there's all sorts of stuff. You're mad, mate. Anyway, we better get back over. I've got one side of the family over there and the other side behind me. Right, look in this place. Look at all the chocolate eggs. Yeah. Chocolate lobster. All the different things. Absolutely brilliant. So, so good. Better than our Easter eggs. Definitely. Right, I've decided to get a little patch for the book. And... oh no, we'll get a postcard. I was going to get a fridge magnet, but we'll get a... whoa. I don't know what's happening here. We've gone well out of focus. But yeah, we'll get you a postcard as well from here. This is the... oh, can I find one with the bridges on? Let's see. If I can find one with the bridge to where we were, then you'll remember where it is. That's just bridges, but it's black and white. There, this one. That's where we were swimming a minute ago. So you'll be able to remember it. I don't know why it's not focusing. Nothing's focusing. There we go. That's better. Yeah, so I'll get you a postcard as well and write something on that for you. So we went back into the chocolate place. I can't see because you're holding its head. And we've got a little chicken. Not that I can see it because of the sun, but it's really, really good. They smell nice in there, didn't they?
Yeah, and you've got a little tart.
Yeah, we've got a little tart, definitely. Come on then, let's get back to the car. Right, my dad was desperate for the toilet, so we've had to pull off the road. Freddie's seen an abandoned building, and that is it. He's like, right, I'm going in there. Do you want to come with me? And I was like, nah, I'm going to stay here. Because I want to make him a little bit braver. Make him look himself. Tell him to move that board. Freds, just move it out of the way. If you move it out of the way a little bit, as long as you put it back when you're done, go and have a look inside. What? Go and have a look. Here, come and get this camera and show everyone. It's exploring with Freddie. You can show them whatever that is up there as well afterwards.
Okay. Let's see what's in here. There's only like a little, as you can. Just going in. Yeah, all there is really this old thing and then some random rooms that hasn't got really that much in. Yeah, nothing in it. Right, let's get out and then go to that well thing. Over there. Oh, yeah. Let's get over there. Looks weird, whatever it is. Looks like you put like a fire in it or something. There's a door there, if you can see. Probably like a bunker or something. Anyways, let's get back to the car.
Anyway, hope you didn't get like brain swirl. I'm gonna have to cover that up. I hope he didn't get brain swell from that, but he did a good job. Anyway, let's get going. Right, we've just stopped. Freddie's been desperate to go to this place. I'll try and show you something else before. I don't know if you can still see it. No, I don't think we can. But the big house we went to the other day that me and Freddie couldn't get in is just up here. So yeah, if you look up this road and look through the trees, that's the big house that we were at. Now the village where Uncle John lives, this is the edge of it. And he told us, we have seen these before, but we didn't really know anything about them. But if you can see in the wall there, there's a cave. Now I don't know if we're going to be able to get to them because of the amount of brambles and stuff. But it's a 5,000-year-old cave that used to have people living in it, which is absolutely mad. Now looking down here, it's not looking like it's somewhere we can get to, although, wait a minute, that looks like a path through there, but I can't get down there, but Freddie might be able to. I don't know. What do you think? Do you want to try it or not? Or shall we see if there's another way around? Another way around first. Yeah, it might do. It might do. Keep it right into the edge for me and we'll go and have a look. Right, we've made our way up. The main cave that I showed you is just up there. But there's another part of it here. It's at some point been totally blocked off with a door on it to stop people going in. But it's now been broken down and we can definitely get in. Oh, there's a door inside it. What? There's a door inside. Let's go and have a look. Right, we're in. And as usual, when we do something without thinking about it, we've not brought a torch with us. Now this place was inhabited 5,000 years ago. So, oh, actually you can walk straight through, Fred.
I know.
I thought there were an actual door on it. No, the door's there on the floor. But I don't know if we're going to be able to see very much.
Yeah.
Because we've not got the torches with us. Just a minute. Right, got the phone torch on. Look at it in here. This is mad. Oh God, I'm wheezing. Yeah. You're alright. I can't stand up properly at the moment.
There like a bat's coming with it.
There could be bats in here. Oh, well, there probably will be. Follow me, stay behind me close. Come on. You're alright, come on.
I want to stay.
You need to come with me.
What do I need?
We need to stick together just in case.
I'm scared.
I know you're scared.
What if we forget where we are?
We're alright. What do we forget where we are?
Like how to get back out?
We won't. Just need to take our time.
Oh, it only goes to
and not fall off any edges. Yeah, I think it does only go to there, look. I reckon at some point it feels like it's been filled in, this.
Yeah, looks like there is a hole there.
Yeah, it probably did link up.
Oh, what's on that hole?
Go and have a look if you want. You go and have a look down the hole.
Looked like it like some stairs.
Yeah, but yeah, this will have linked. It will have been a whole cave system at one point.
Let's get out of this bit.
Back to that door.
Let's see if we...
I just got him to go and stand in the door for some photos. And he looked freaky stood there then. I can't imagine people living in here, can you? But anyway, let's get back out again.
And try to get to the main.
We can't get to the main one.
Are you sure?
Definitely can't get to the main one, mate.
Can we try?
We'll have a look, but I know we can't. Anyway, I'll see you when I get back out. Yeah, we just got, wow, I'm dead. I just almost pulled that whole log thing off as I was getting out, and there's glass that we're kneeling on and all sorts. But it's impossible to get up there easily anyway. If I got jeans on or something, maybe, but I think we're just going to head back the way we've come, back up there. Right, so that's the bit we've just been in. We've just noticed there's a tiny window there that looks through to the place as well. But yeah, that's one of the main caves there. And it's probably 8 foot up. And it's quite deep as well, by the looks of things. And they all will have linked at some point. There's another one up there. So the one we went to was just over there. It's impossible to get right all the way around to these though. It's a shame. We're both, well, he's struggling because he's nettled his.
My shoes.
Oh, nettled your legs to bits, and I have as well.
Let's go on the shoes.
Okay, well, take your shoes off then. Best way to do it. Oh, all I can look at is that big spot. I just have to walk around like this for the rest of my life. Right, we've not had kebab while we've been away, so I'm making kebab and chips at home. It's like your mum always used to say, no, you're not having a kebab, you can have one when you get home. We've got one in the freezer. But yeah, some lamb doner meat and some chips. Don't take long, less than 10 minutes. So me and Freddie are having that, and my dad's having some fish. Right, kebab and chips done. Freddie's here as well nowadays. Is it nice?
The meat especially.
Oh god. Right, let's get on with it. Like I say, the wind's picked up a little bit today, but it's still beautiful. We need to move these chairs further that way really to get back in that sun, but we'll be alright. Right, we've both absolutely smashed that food. I can't look at that spot. Look, it's gonna take over the world, man. Anyway, I'll turn you around and show you the other way. This is where I was sat. This is where Freddie's been sat. That's part of his breakfast. That's part of his tea. He's a tramp. Good morning. It's the final morning. A bit windy, but we're in the hot tub. My eyes aren't working properly this morning. However, I didn't end up going out exploring last night. I didn't need to. I've got the videos I need. I've decided to spend more time with this one and me dad.
Who's down there? We're talking to them.
Is my dad down there?
Yeah.
How has he got down there? Just rambles on and talks to people all the time. But it makes him happy, so that's all that's important. But yeah, we spent a lot of time with John last night, which I didn't show you because I don't want to start filming his house. It's a bit weird. I'll put a photo in now of John so you can see him and what he's like in his house. But other than that, anyway, we're gonna have breakfast.
I was quite sick at John's, wasn't I?
I know, I think you had a bit too much sun and you were overtired from that explore, so you were a bit off. I'd rather stay with him. So anyway, I've got you 2 videos. I got 2 videos last time I was away, so that's the full month. That's all I need. I can see less and less every second. My eyes are stinging and running. So I think I've got something in it. Yesterday I got some crisp in this eye. A bit of crisp blew in my eye.
Was it ketchup one?
No, one of the normal ones. So I think it might be that that's sticky. Anyway, I want to sort myself out now and try and see again. Right, this one, even though my eyes aren't working, I can't walk, I'm tired, I just want to fall asleep. He's making me have a water fight.
Water gun.
A water gun fight. So I'm gonna get battered. It's gonna absolutely destroy me. My eyes are just not working. I'm not awake yet. I wanted an extra 2 hours sleep and I'm just dead. But it's looking like I've got no choice. I've dropped mine, it's unfair. I can't pick it up because I'm filming you. Right, okay. Stop it, man, stop it. Right, this has not been a water fight. This has just been a one-sided attack on my life. I've lost mine, so I can't even see what I'm doing. And he's literally just squirting me in the face, full on, and I can't even see you, let alone see what I'm doing. But yeah, it's not the fairest of fights I've ever been in. Anyway, I better go. Right, we are getting back in. We've got an hour before we've got to leave. God, that wind's picking up. Still really nice and warm though. Yeah, we've got an hour before we're going to leave. I'm going to cook breakfast. We're going to have a shower. We're going to pack our stuff. So we need to get out of here. Now most places, when I come away from them, I'm like excited to get on to the next place and do something different. This place, I want to live here. It is so nice. It is so like beautiful, and so I think the weather's helped. I definitely think the weather's helped. It's been constant sun, like between 22 and 24 degrees every day. It's been really nice. Obviously the company's helped as well. Only one mini argument between my dad and me, so it's not too bad. And that was only over salt, nothing exciting. So it's been pretty good. Anyway, we've got to get on the road now. We've got an hour to go to the airport, but we ain't going to drop the car off for another 3 hours. So we're going to go and find something to do for a couple of hours, and then we'll be out of here. I don't want to go. I want to live here forever. There is nothing worse than packing up your car though to leave. We're all sorted?
Yeah.
We got everything we need?
Yeah.
Good. We're just having a dance?
Yeah.
Where's your shoes, man?
In the car.
Oh, fair enough.
It's got thorns in it. The bottom, I think, at least.
Oh, nettles from yesterday.
Yeah.
I'll sort it out then. Right, let's make a move. Right, we've come to a little village or town, should I say, called Saint Junien. Not Julian, Junien. And once again, this time of day, everything's sort of closed. So we're going to go and try and find a coffee shop or somewhere to get a drink before we head off to the airport. We've got an hour and a half till the car's going to be back. We're not very far away there. So I haven't really got much time to show you around properly. I'll show you as we walk up this street. But there's a big church around this corner, I'll show you that. So yeah, look, big church there. Unfortunately, like I said, we haven't really got time to go in and have a look round. And there's some other stuff down there, a big museum or something around that corner. I don't actually know what that is. Huge building, to be fair. You'd think there'd be some cafes and restaurants around here. Oh, there's something here. What's this? Like I said, a lot of places are there. They just shut. They shut quite early and then open again later on and stay open quite late. But yeah, they've definitely got all their Easter stuff out in force around here. I don't know what that place is. I think it's I don't know if it's a museum or what. It says La Nature, Le Art. So I don't know if it's like an art gallery or what, but look at that up there. It's a big, massive plaque. 1898. 1897. I don't really. Oh, something council buildings originally. I don't know if it's still being used as that or what. But anyway, let's head back up. But yeah, there's some lovely shops knocking about, florists and dog. Oh yeah, dog watching us. But like I said, most of them are closed at this time of day, which is always the sort of time of day we end up getting out of the house because we have a chilled morning and then just head out around this time. But I need to show you this in this barber's. What is this all about? So everybody has heard of a low taper fade, but what is that? What is happening on that haircut there?
What is it?
It's like a taper fade.
Oh no.
Going both ways. Oh dear. But yeah, I always want to have a tattoo when I'm abroad. But to be honest, looking at these ones in here, they don't look great. I couldn't show you because there was some women looking at me. Or little alleyways as well all over. Oh, I don't know. It looks good down there. Anyway, we need to head up this way to go and get a drink. Right, this is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. What is going on here? That is absolutely hilarious. How are you going to get off now? Let me get him off and then we'll sort it.
I'm off.
Oh, you are? Wow, that was so funny. Right, we're at the airport. We've just had a nightmare, to be fair. The car hire's been really good. The car's been really good. But we got back to the airport, or to the petrol station, just round the corner. And it said 3/4 of a tank. So we thought we'll put maybe 10 euros in, just to make sure, so it doesn't pop under. We did that, and it went down to half a tank. So we've come here, and they've made us go back again, and put another 10 litres of fuel in. And it's gone up to full tank, gone up 300 kilometres of distance on the car. So they reckon there's a fault on it. So hopefully we're going to get a bit of a refund. But we're in the airport. It's only a tiny airport. That is literally the security behind us and the check-in there. And that is it. That is the whole airport. So anyway, I hope it's been a bit disjointed, this behind the scenes. It's always harder when I'm with my dad and Freddie because I want to do stuff with them. I don't just want to film everything I do. I want to spend time with them, and we're rushing about, and I'm always making sure they're both okay. So it's been a bit disjointed, but I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you on my next trip. Bye bye.
Bye bye.